I don't remember going and sitting on Santa's lap either. I don't know.
Really? You don't have pictures of you doing that?
I don't know if we
were
do.
Your parents, man. What were they thinking?
I don't know. We still got. I mean, we just Christmas is about getting some gifts and family getting together
and getting a little lap time with a stranger
lap
at
dance,
the mall.
giving Santa a lap
Your
dance.
very first lap dance.
Well, if he was born on Christmas,
yeah, he's 33 and 4 months
He gets
old.
33, and then 4 months later,
he missed the cutoff date, so he couldn't go to kindergarten until the next year. He was the oldest one in his class.
He was the big kid.
People were always teasing him and shit. And he's just like, it's not my fault.
Jesus got led back.
I didn't. I was just born past the cutoff date.
Fuck you.
And your birthday's on Christmas, you jerk.
Yeah, what a loser.
You'll see.
But was it even
One
Christmas
day I'll
then?
be God. It wasn't Christmas then.
You were born on the 25th.
Yeah, you jackass.
Let back kids.
Well, actually, he was Jewish, so people would be like, you were born after Hanukkah.
Yeah, whoa.
So you get eight. You get 8 gifts, and then you don't get a birthday gift. He's like, how do you know? Why? Because you were born in a fucking manger, you jerk. Everybody knows that. Jesus was born in a manger. Hey, what's a manger? You know what a manger is?
A manger is like a stable?
I think the manger is actually
the bassinet or
the
whatever?
thing, yeah, that doubled as a bassinet where they put the hay and shit. So
Okay.
a bunch of animals were really put off on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I guess he was born Christmas Day because otherwise Christmas would be December 24th.
So the manger is
It's the thing that they put the hay in, they slop the pigs in, they
kind of a
put water
stable.
in. Well, a stable is where they live, but this is the trough. It's a trough.
Oh, a trough. Okay.
And they had to think fast, and they're like, put them in that thing. And the cows were like, hey, we eat there.
And it's just like, why do you got to put them in something?
Yeah, why don't you fucking hold him, would you? He's
Yeah.
a newborn child.
Give him a teat.
They had to put him in there because you got to put a kid in something after he's born.
Why don't you just swaddle it?
They did. They wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger. That's what it says in the Bible. The word swaddling is fucking in the Bible. So.
Wow.
So weird. But anyway, so Gabriel tells him he's, that's going to be God's kid. Because
he's not put off.
Which you would be, because like he was betrothed to her, they never had sex, and all of a sudden she's like, I'm pregnant. And he's oh, what the fuck? I'm going to get me a virgin. And then the angel Gabriel shows up and says, technically she is a virgin, but she's having God's baby. And I guess that wasn't strange back then, because, they'd had Roman gods and Greek gods, and Zeus was always fucking somebody. Like, I'm a bull now. I'm fucking a chicken.
I'm balling everybody.
And he was always taking a weird shape.
And
having sex with women and shit. So I guess maybe Joseph's like, all right, I guess. In a world where Zeus could ... Do
you think Zeus ran through his head?
I'm sure. If you're Joseph,
Zeus.
If any of this happened, and I will go so far as to say there was a man named Jesus, who was a great teacher, and whether or not you believe he was the Son of God, that's what your Christian faith is founded upon. But you can't argue there was a guy named Jesus. But the idea of like an angel appearing to this dude and being like, the chick you're going to marry, who you were going to not marry because you found out she's pregnant, she is having God's baby.
Yeah.
This is olden days, Scott. This happened a long time ago.
Thanks, Kev.
Happened 2007 years ago. People weren't as bright. Didn't have Wikipedia to refer to.
No.
But what goes through your head? You're Joseph, and somebody says, magic baby. To you, if Malik's turned up pregnant, and you're like, hey, I'm the father, and then she's like, you're not the father, God's the father, and then an angel appears to you, looks like me, and I'm like, hey man,
I'm like, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
I mean, how angelic are you? Are you floating? Like, is it something where I'm like, if you're just standing at the foot of my bed,
yes,
in a white robe?
I'm just like this, but I have a halo.
Like that's like
it's somehow
like tin
hovering.
foil.
No, it's hovering.
It would have to be like something that would. There would have to be something about you.
I'm the angel Gabriel.
That okay.
You're you. Hey man, wake up.
Why are you so aggressive?
I'm just happy. I'm here to deliver the good news, the gospel.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Don't worry. She's going to sleep through it, man.
I know, but
it's an angel thing.
I'm half asleep, too. You don't have to yell.
Well, get up. I got big news. This is important.
All right. I'm right here.
You know your lady's having a baby, right?
Yeah.
You know that baby's not yours?
That's what I hear.
Whose baby is that?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
I'm trying to. Yours?
No, man. I'm an angel. We don't have sexual organs.
Okay.
Sexual organs. I don't have a dick.
Okay.
It's fucked up. Want to see?
No. I don't know. I don't know.
It's God's baby. That fucking blow your hair back. God's baby's in your lady's tummy.
It does. Well, at this point, isn't that the Antichrist? Isn't that the second coming?
Well, no. There's a difference between those two things. There's an Antichrist and there's a second coming.
Okay. So
let's say there's a second coming. Hell, shit, yeah, it's a second coming, man.
Yeah, but isn't the second coming not like he's coming to bring us all peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Actually, the second coming, they say that he returns as a lion, not a lamb. First time he came as a lamb.
Yeah. So,
which is why he was in the fucking trough.
Yeah.
In a stable, makes sense. But when he says, when I come back, I'm coming back as a lion, not a lamb. So actually, he wouldn't come back as a baby, I don't think. He'd come back as a man. He'd come down as Jesus we all know.
You just take the elevator down and
pictures.
Be like,
you don't even need an elevator, Jesus.
Well, it was
floats figure speech. But he's like, yeah, we were going to send him down as a lamb, not a lion, but we figured, why not make him a lamb again? Worked out so well the first time.
Oh, so he's the second lamb?
Yeah, but he's a second lamb. He's the Lamb of God. This is your old lady is carrying God.
Okay.
And that God baby's gonna grow up to be God man. Not to be confused with Batman or Superman, but God man. And he will fight his arch nemesis, the Joker.
Okay.
No, the Antichrist.
Okay.
So you cool with this? I guess we should ask you before, but
yeah, I don't really. This isn't. Man, you're not really giving me a choice.
No, well,
we didn't want
this
kids.
is America, so you
Why
have a choice.
Why didn't you pick somebody who wanted children?
Because it makes a bigger, profound statement.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want. Well, but I didn't want that.
It's not about what you want, fool. It's about the will of God.
I don't believe in you.
What, the angel?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Still you?
Put your hand in my belly.
I don't want to.
Do it.
In it?
Yeah, just go ahead. You'll go right through. It's ectoplasm.
So, okay. So
I'm
if I
like
do,
a ghost. Go ahead.
Does it do it?
Yeah, you go right through me.
Oh.
I'm gooey.
Oh.
You can come out with a hand like Slimer.
How unique.
Yes. Shit, yeah, it's unique.
All right.
So don't give her any shit, all right?
All right, fine.
It wasn't her choice.
Now that I've touched your
But
ectoplasm.
she will be held the greatest among all women. The greatest mother that ever lived since the first
Okay.
one.
What happens after? So we raise it. Is there any private school, public school? Can I get some funding?
Hey, you're a producer, dude. We know how much you make. You're doing all right.
Well,
stick that kid in a private school.
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying that, like, if I'm the other father,
yes,
a little something, something.
For the effort?
Yeah.
When you die, you're gonna go to heaven. What? You don't want to go to heaven?
I don't know.
Hey, I live in heaven. It's awesome.
Why?
We got cable.
People shouting at you.
Shit, yeah, it's fun.
I guess that's okay.
Heaven's great, man. You don't want to go to the other place. I'll tell you that much.
Is there? So there is another place.
Oh, buddy, there's a
so
hell.
Basically, so the Bible's true.
Some of it.
Some of it.
Yeah.
You've just said most of it.
No, I didn't.
Heaven and hell.
That's not most of it. There's way more in the Bible. You never read the Bible, did you?
No, but I'm talking about the stuff that really.
I'll tell
really
you shit
occurs.
that's not true. Ready? The flood never happened. Y'all
Okay.
didn't spawn from two people. It's fucking retarded.
If you talk about heaven and hell and the second coming and stuff like that, I mean, I'm talking about the shit that counts, like
what?
the shit that affects you now. Like,
Hit me with something. I'll tell you what's true or not.
well, I'm talking. What else is in the Bible that affects you now? Like the rest of it's history.
Yeah, but some of it ain't right.
I didn't read any of it because I was like,
you know the story of
floods
of Lot, Lot's wife,
Lot's wife,
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Something about Well, I know that Lot's wife and something about salt.
Sodom and Gomorrah, 2 cities where lots of sodomy was going on, and lots of Gomorrah was going on. That was the word that we came up for. Yeah, sodomy was the word that we came up for. In Sodom, they gave a lot of head, and in Gomorrah, they did a lot of butt fucking. So we thought that sodomy would be the word for head, and Gomorrah would be the word for butt fucking, but you guys just use sodomy for both, which makes no sense to us in heaven.
Gotcha.
That's a true story. But his wife didn't turn into a pillar of salt. Pillar of paprika.
Paprika was another.
But they didn't have a word for paprika back then. So you don't have a word for what was paprika back then. So now it's just
so everything's
salt.
True, but just off.
Everything's just a little off.
We got a little wrong.
It was a translation.